contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
The Thunder play one at
I think I am too.
It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports.
You good?
This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers.
I got it. Hold that up. That's from the side view. That's from the side view. We're getting it. All right. This might be a little.
Then there's Ellis.
Okay.
Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill at the point guard position.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. Basically walked out of bounds.
Durant dishes to Robertson.
No love.
The basket got off the assist from Durant. Roberson's got the game going here with the first basket for the Thunder. One of the most dominant players in 2014 was Kevin Durant, of course, winning the league MVP. Then last year, cut short. We know that he's now on a mission to get back to that level. And Greg, it's hard.
Yeah, you know, it all came down to Kevin Durant. And at this point in his career, I mean, he's got the maturity. He's developed the skill set. He's just got to stay on the court. And really, when you talk about the game of basketball, the rest will take care of itself.
Hill kicks to George. That's another look. And the basket by Hill.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now?
Yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. You about to hear those ghetto wind chimes as you call them.
Passes to Durant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You know, talking about Durant as he looks to recapture the league MVP, you can take a cue from last year's MVP, Stephen Curry. Curry battled through numerous ankle injuries over the years earlier on, only to come out on the other side with his best season ever in 2K15.
Westbrook passes to Robertson. There's a good screen. Durant attacking.
You gotta work for it. You gotta work for it.
Perfect screen there, setting him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
You don't need.
That's good. George has got his first points of the game.
And getting back to Durant, sometimes adversity brings out the best in you. Adversity challenges you to rise above. And Kevin was already at the highest rung on the ladder. I think his opponent should be very afraid of what they're about to witness this season.
I don't believe it. Wide open.
The three. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. That's 7 points. That's for Kevin Durant. Here's Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Oh, for Jordan Hill, something wonderful happened to him last season. The breakthrough he'd been waiting for on his 6th year.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, it had to do, and I think correlated with him getting a chance to start games, and it blew up for him from there. Posted career high averages across the board.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in.
Yes, sir.
Finishing it up.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. And it's blocked.
That's it.
And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. C.J. Myers, he's checked in for Indiana.
Oh, that is just a weak defense.
You weren't ready for it.
Sure, that was not the plan.
I got you.
Those kind of baskets at the hoop.
And Monte Ellis the bucket on the assist by Hill.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, often easy offense. Excellent work that time. You know, for the Pacers last season with Paul George being out for most of the season, they knew it would be a struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
And here's George. After Dion Waiters getting his 3 to go.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
You're right on target.
Notice.
They've allowed 8.
I got you on that. Hey, what did you do with that? I got no. Yo, can you hear me now?
Come from in close.
Now here's Payne. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Cantor. Good work defensively by Turner. As for those dry spells you mentioned about the Pacers, G8, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Pass to Buttinger. From the arc. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Now here's Waiters. It's deflected. And so both. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. On the perimeter, it's Waiters and Durant, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And guys, it's easy to forget sometimes just how young Kevin Durant still is. I mean, last season, he became the second youngest player to get to 15,000 points. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
For 3, Hill. Thunder with the rebound. Jumps up and finished off by Westbrook.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if you missed it, I might have. You know, right call. Gave the officials no choice there. I mean, they've got to make that call over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he went chest first into the man in front of him. My goodness, I'm not an official, and I could have gotten that one right.
Roberson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. The Pacers also changing it up. Hill, he's checked in for Allen. Solomon Hill comes in for Chase Buttinger, and it's Ellison for George Hill. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's Durant. No good.
Yeah.
And Indiana will come the other way. Pass to Miles. Inside. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Durant just inside the line.
Need that.
And the shot no good, a bit short.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Oh, you didn't get that read?
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Ellis dishes to Mahimi. It's tipped.
This
Stolen
is
by
what I
Westbrook.
tell, man.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for us.
I ain't even got my.
Dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Ennis Cantor's checked in for Adams. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that, Greg, the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Now the feed to Robertson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back. Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Durant, that's good.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoke.
And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Paul George.
He's been one of their more
trying to keep it exciting out here.
I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster,
They can
everybody
hang in
but
the
one
game.
player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
They can hang in the game sometimes. Sometimes, like you said, can't be sucking them off, man.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in
think it's about to be
for
a
Andre
PG show.
Robertson. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Indiana also making some changes. Lavoy Allen's checked in for Hill. Budinger comes in for Hill. And it's Hill in for Ellis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Bullshit.
Raiders on the wing. It's good. It's his
That was
second miss.
bullshit.
He's shooting 2 for 4.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Payne with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The 3.
Sure. Good defense. He missed 2 free throws, man. Came with us. I think it came with a subtraction. It didn't come with no plus sign.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Well, how about Paul George in this one? He has 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point lane.
Nah, that's him.
I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Paul George in this game, guys. He's been
And one.
everywhere.
Get in there.
Play in that first half. How about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys?
This the guy that
Shot selection
didn't give me that
was
two the
just
first time.
perfect.
God
I agree.
damn,
I
we
mean,
getting this one
whether
back.
it's been from mid-range or in tight, he
Gotta
is
hit
taking
one.
only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is out
You
there
have
at
to pay for that 2
Then
shots.
it's
missed.
Hill. Then there's Ellis. And it's Hill in at the 1. And guys, Serge Ibaka's production was just a little off last season. We're not talking, big number changes. We're talking small dips in a number of categories.
Well, one category where he did really fall off, though, Kevin, was field goal percentage. A career 56% shooter, he dropped
That's
down to
most likely.
47.
Here's Westbrook. Paul George making his last shot. Here's Durant.
Yeah.
And it's Paul
Ooh,
George with the
that was a bad call.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his
Cut
feet.
one. In.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Durant against George. Hill gets the rebound. Hill's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And George, here we go. And Roberson pulls it down.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from
Okay.
that range.
I see.
Indiana leading. Ellis kicks to George. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third
I don't
quarter.
see it.
1 of 4 so far.
Pacers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Get the.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to
I'm
start
bullshitting
the
myself.
second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
That will fall for his 7th
That was
bucket.
crazy. I
7
missed
for
too many
15
good shots,
in this
man.
game.
Too many good shots.
And his presence as a
Fuck
scorer,
that off.
it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Mahinmi's checked in for the Pacers. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for
Well,
that
I
8th
think you
position.
ain't got nothing
And
but
they
from
were
the block.
teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Kicks it to Ellis. Dishes it to Hill. Indiana moving it around. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will
That
retain
was a bad
possession.
play. Bad
And you know what,
pass.
just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Whoa.
Hill, he's checked in for Indiana.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
And so here is Indiana, following the score by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Durant. And the Thunder pushing it up now. And finished off by Westbrook.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Dion Waiters comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Pacers also with a sub. Allen's checked in. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years
on them
back.
boards,
Many
boy.
people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard, a pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down
be in
open
there.
shots, can run the offense
Like
or
it.
play off the ball
That'll
equally
make them
well.
plays
I think he's a
themselves in the game.
terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
The three from Hill.
Hey, crash them boards, fella.
Mahimi.
Big boys in there acting
Nice
crazy.
work on the boards, paying off with
That's
the
2
basket.
in a row, though.
Guys, what a
Look at
back
that.
and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist
Good
from
block.
Robertson.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for Dion Waiters.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Here's Miles. And the
Good shit, good shit, good shit. Hey, give us another swing. Yeah, I
the ball
needed that
travels
back.
out
I
of
needed
bounds.
that back.
It was last touched by Ibaka.
Needed that back.
Six seconds left to play here in the third. Didn't think that was going to go in. 19 points here for George. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
There's Ellis with the three ball. Can't get it to
Look at him.
He's bodying him up to make him alter the trajectory.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Pacers lead by 1. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. Durant and Collison at the 3 and the 4. And it's Adams in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Westbrook drives in.
You gotta show me.
Durant,
You gotta show
that's
me.
good.
Wow, the fans are really getting their money's worth tonight. What an entertaining ball game.
Up to this point, Greg, it's been almost impossible to separate these teams. I think this one's going to be close all the way.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Frank Vogel addressing his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
Thank you, Doris. And Waiters gets to Durant. A shot's good from Westbrook. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Contested shots and block shots.
Oh,
They're
that's
bread and
bullshit.
butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
And it's Turner off the drive. And that is good. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Andre Robertson comes in for Dion Waiters. Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. Durant with a screen on Hill. Westbrook passes to Adams. Outside Durant. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Thunder.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Shoots from the line. A nice shot
Butter.
by George.
Butter.
George got 21.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Wow, now they giving you. That's
With
good.
all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
And he gets it to go.
Too little.
And that's now 6 points for Ellis.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
Say, bro,
The game
just,
is just
bro,
far too
get
easy
these.
right now when it
Bro,
comes
you
to
cooking
attacking
right now.
the basket. They have got to do better.
And
Too
that
little.
basket's going to count, folks.
Too
Gets
little.
the goaltending call right there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
C.J. Myers, he's checked in for Ellis.
I need to run to get another vehicle. Hold on. Hey, bro. Give me I just need a second. I gotta put this, open this can and put this in the in the oven. All right, all right. All right. I forgot. All right.
The Thunder leading by 3. Outside Westbrook. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams. And it's
Ooh,
also
I'm supposed to
been
sit
a
that
lot
thing
of
into
fun
the
to watch.
popcorn stand.
And
They
he
didn't
came
let me
off
jump.
that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Almost no chance of that shot.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And he uses both hands
Oh,
to
bro,
jam it
they
in.
is moving me out of the
Hey,
way
guys,
on
how
that shit.
fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
Not at all.
Well, I tell you, I think
Too little, man.
Jams! I mean, just beautiful. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My
Oh.
goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Durant just inside the line. Misses the wing J. Pacers trail by 5. George, that's a two-pointer. The Thunder pull it in.
Now, that's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One probably.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
.41 seconds left in the game. Westbrook dishes to Adams. There's the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Durant for 3. But they recover it. And now we've got the intentional
Yes.
foul.
You needed a turnover, man. Had it, didn't get it.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
George, no good.
Desperation.
Outside Durant. He feeds it to Westbrook. Screened by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. So it's Oklahoma City picking
Yeah, no
up the
doubt,
win.
no doubt.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but Clark in the